welcome back to Evelyn's channel. So Rise to War has been around for 1 year, and why do I love this game so much? Some players said this game costs so much money, and other players said that this game repeatedly builds and occupies land every season, so it's so boring. But I still love this game. I thank the game for letting me have a good time, and so that every player who loves LOTR can have the opportunity to dominate Middle-earth and let us really experience every big event that we have seen in the movies in the game. This year, a lot of events happen in Middle-earth, LOTR Rise to War. Each update is enriching our sense of the game experience, so I really wanted to create a video and let us all come together to review what exactly changed in Middle-earth this year. In October 2021, the game only had 1 season, and this adjustment is all about the evil faction soldiers. So what has been adjusted this time? In Easterling Quarter units, pikeman HP increased from 28 to 30, and halberdier HP increased from 32 to 35. In Urukai Quarter units, brawler damage increased from 14 to 16 to 15 to 17, and berserker damage increased from 15 to 19 to 19 to 23. And in addition, the following units' conscription times, treatment times, and conscription's cost have all been reduced: Alchemist, Sapper, Breaker, Brute, Grunt, Stalker, Orc Archer, and Orc Crossbowman. For this adjustment, you can see that the game pays really great attention to the players' opinions, because some Evil Factions players complained that the Evil Faction soldiers are so weak in the beginning. So the official is really sincere and really did something about this. Pikemen and halberdier are cavalry killers and increase their HP, then extend their fighting time with the men and elf cavalry. The men and the elf cavalry in the good faction are very popular because they're fast and have high damage. So this adjustment let pikemen and halberdier hold on the battlefield for a little while. Brawler and Berserker is mainly used for dealing damage, and now giving them more damage, it seems that the original damage is not good enough, so this adjustment is just great. So now, the good faction and the evil faction are really even. Finally, the requirements for conscription have been reduced, which is very important for the beginning of the game, because at that time, everyone lacks resources, gold, and soldiers, so this is certainly the best adjustment for the evil faction. In November 2021, the following soldiers were adjusted. Crusher reduced overall conscription time, resource cost, and treatment time. Morgul, Arbalets, or Crossbowman's special ability, Dual Blows, 75%, bigger than 90%. Chance to attack twice for each round. And sniper damage increased from 12 to 23 to 15 to 23. This time adjustments are all about evil soldiers, and it's not because the players have a lot of opinions about evil soldiers. So let's see what adjustments have been made. Crusher has become more easy to obtain. Tier 3 soldiers are very crucial for the late game, and it plays a very important role in reinforcing the enemy later on in the game. And between Morgul, Arbalets, and Orc Crossbowman skill adjustments, I am more concerned about Morgul Arbalets because it's a tier 3 soldier and very useful for the late game, while Orc Crossbowman is only a tier 2 soldier, and for me it's only a transitional soldier. Morgul Arbalets do a lot of damage, and if they can attack twice in a round, then the enemy will definitely lose a lot of soldiers. And Sniper has been increased damage, so another soldier against ranged units. Good factions need to be very careful because they have a number of ranged units. In December 2021, the race of Dundeling warriors have been changed from men to evil men. And Oathbreakers adjusted 2 skills: Ethereal, avoiding all physical damage, to physical damage received minus 90%. Oathbreaker also removed the self-damaging effect of At Peace. Dundeling soldiers changed from good soldiers to evil soldiers, so the evil faction has 1 more neutral soldier. And sure enough, the evil faction is getting better and better. Oathbreakers have been weakened and cannot fully dodge damage. It's true that complete damage avoidance is quite unfair to the good faction though. In January 2022, good units have adjusted these following points. Axe Thrower increased damage from 1 to 21 to 5 to 17. Heavy Axe Thrower increased damage from 3 to 28 to 7 to 24. Master Thrower increased damage from 5 to 33 to 9 to 29. And evil units have adjusted the points. Breaker increased damage from 1 to 15 to 4 to 12. And Sapper increased damage from 1 to 16 to 4 to 13. Alchemist increased damage from 1 to 17 to 4 to 14. This time adjustment is a dwarf soldiers. 3 types of soldier damage are improved, and let's look at the original data. It is really too low. Although dwarves are famous for defense, but these 3 are definitely dwarves who can deal long-range damage. And their defense is not as strong as other dwarves, so if the attack is still so weak, then there is really not too much use for them. So that's why this adjustment is just awesome, and the evil unit adjustment is also reasonable. The lowest damage is only 1. Unbelievable! So all their damage must become stronger, or they will only lose when fighting against other good soldiers. In March 2022, the new traits of Ram Rider and Guardian Heatproof Skin has some changes. Burn damage received minus 50% max level, and in the evil factions there are soldiers with burn damage, but the good faction does not have any soldiers that can deal with defend against burn damage, except that some commanders' skills can give units burn damage defense. So Heatproof Skin will better balance out the strength between good factions and evil factions. The increase of resource cost of T3 and T4 units. I know it increases the difficulty of the game when increasing the resource cost, which will test whether you have enough resources in the late game. I don't quite have enough resources anymore, so do you still have enough resources in the late game? Sniper damage increased from 15 to 23 to 20 to 23. Orc archer damage increased from 12 to 16 to 14 to 16. Morgul arbalest damage 8 to 15 to 9 to 16. And sharpshooters damage from 15 to 23 to 18 to 26. Centiles damage from 26 to 27 to 28 to 29. The evil faction also got a big round of damage boost, and indeed compared to the good faction that was really necessary. The effect of Skirmisher, Spearman, Pikeman, Guard of the Tower, Halberdier skill, anti-cavalry training against mounted units damage plus 30% and damage received minus 20%. Warden Herald skill, counterattack, reduced the damage reduction effect, initiating normal attacks 20% to 10%. 2 other skills have been tweaked, and their damage and defenses have been adjusted to be more targeted to mounted units only. So, Mountain Troll skill, Massive Presence, and the chances of protecting allies from 90% to 100%. And the Mountain Troll becomes the best defense of the evil side. In May and June 2022, the adjustments are War Chariots, and it has been the most changed soldier in the game. Some changes are good, and some changes are a limit for him. So this time the following points are adjusted. There's a new trait for War Chariot's large unit. Increases his defense, which is good, and it can be used in the front row of the war for increasing damage and attacking enemies. The effect of the War Chariot's trait, Skeets, deals 160% physical damage once to 2 targets and inflicts bleed for 4 rounds on round 1 to 6. This damage carries the Pursuit effect. It's a skill that deals 2 kinds of damage and can certainly give the enemy a lot of damage. In this way, we should be very powerful soldiers, but this adjustment below is not so good. Adjusted the stats and the conscription requires of the War Chariots. War Chariot units per command have been reduced from 20 to 4, and its HP attack has been multiplied by 5, and the conscription resource cost, conscription time, has been multiplied by 5 as well. Not only the number of the command can be lower by 5 times, although the HP attack has been multiplied by 5, but also the resources multiplied by 5. After the calculation, it is actually weakened the strength. Perhaps the resources consumed by this adjustment will be a bit more fair with other tier 4, but this will still give me the feeling that it is weaker. But for the game balance, this modification is fair to the good camp. So that's it for this video, and see you guys next time. Bye!